What up? What up? It's been a while, but I got a video here showing you exactly what I do in Overdrive, who I use, what plays I use, and why I use them. I use West Coast. They give me a lot of runs, a lot of passes, so I really like that. And I use Larry Fitzgerald. Reason being I use Larry Fitzgerald is because he has that 14-second overdrive. That means that he has a faster overdrive than every other captain. He has the fastest, tied for the fastest. There's a 14-second in every scheme. So I can run 6 defensive tactics and 1 offensive tactic if I really wanted to. But I can get at least all 6 off, and that's really going to do some damage to defenses, to their offense, because they're going to have to go through all 6 of my tactics. And Fitzgerald, it's a low bonus. It's 105, but it's a really easy bonus. You get 6 receptions. Now I use him with McCarthy. McCarthy has quick slants, inside zone. Those are 2 great plays, but I really like his defensive tactics. What I mean, earlier I said I could use all 6. That means I could go through with all the purple and all the orange with Larry Fitzgerald. That means by the end of this, the cornerbacks are going to have plus 12 man coverage. So they're really going to be pressing down by the end. And if they fail these things, those last ones are 135 points and 120 points. So if they fail them, they're going to have a hard time winning. So that's why I like to have all 6 of them popped. So these are the plays that I rock. I make sure that I keep my favorite 12 plays in my recent history, and then that way it's really easy access. I don't have to bounce around and waste time trying to find plays. So I really like PA slot crosses. You could hit that red streak route, or the other route going the opposite way is the tight end. Those are really great routes, and even if they're covered, I'll hit that streak route deep. My favorite play, and I start off every single overdrive with, is Seattle. I look for that red route. That's going to be your tight end. He's going to usually 9 times out of 10 he's open. If not, I'll hit the middle route right there, which would be my slot receiver. FL drive, the running back is going to be open almost every single time. If not, you hit that slot route. Halfback blast is a great play. And just run it, and run into the outside is what I do. Quick slants, everybody and their mother knows about quick slants. Not a lot to explain there. X follow, I like to flip it, because if you flip it, you could throw it to your slot receiver instead of your tight end. And my slot receiver is better than my tight end. If that's not covered, then you can hit the deep route. Halfback toss strong, I really like that play. It's really open a lot, so I get some big yards on that. Same thing with Power O, and I keep halfback dive in there in case I get tackled at the 1, because they really like to tackle you at the 1. Hail Mary, double hinge, and PA Power O are my safety plays in case somebody really hits me with a lot of tactics that I already ran out of. So this is the squad. Want to show them off a little bit, because they are pretty rowdy. That's a pretty rough crowd over there. So you see that Dawkins, that card art on that Dawkins is ridiculous. My special teams game is a little off, but the biggest thing you want to make sure you do, whatever scheme you're running, whatever one it is, you want to make sure you have 10 of the same players, because you're going to be able to get your overdrive meter faster. The way I found, the faster I can get that overdrive meter, the better it is for me. So I spun. I'm in a ranked match. This is against the number 14 guy. And he's got 1500 power with a maxed out Nagy. Now Nagy is going to run the ball. He's going to have a lot of run plays against you. Not necessarily he's running the ball, but you're going to have 6 running tactics. So like I said, I start out with Seattle, and I'm going to look for the RB. Now he's going to be covered up there. So now I'm going to hit A, because he'll be open. You really look at what the safety does there. If the safety covers that right side, then you go to the middle. Now I like to run it right back to the same play. And I look for the same read. I look for RB, and RB's open. So now I'm going to hit him. Now I switch it up a little bit. Well, I got hit with a run tactic, so I try and do every single tactic they put on me. Because just like that, I failed that, and look at that. He tied me instantly just from that one tackle. So I'm going to go with quick slants. It's one of my favorite plays because it works. That slot receiver is open all the time. And this Pharaoh Cooper is just absolutely ridiculous. So I got another run tactic, so I got to run the ball again. I got to hit him with my tactics. Like I said, I'm going to hit all purples first. I like the halfback blast. It's a great play. I usually get big yards, but this guy's defense is pretty good. It held me up there. So now I don't have no run pressures. And I'm going to go with PA slot crosses. And I'm going to try and hit A. A's covered, so I'm going to look for Y. Y is sketchy, and it's overthrown. If he would have thrown it right, I hit a bullet. He didn't throw it like a bullet. So even though those orange ones are sitting there, I'm not going to hit them because I'm waiting for my purple ones to come. He hit me with a run tactic, so that's why I ran the ball. So now I don't have to run the ball, so now I'm going to pass the ball. You want to make sure, and I hit him with that last purple one. Now this is FL drive. I'm going to look for the fullback in the flat. And he's usually open. Can usually make some decent moves and get some big yards on that. So now I used all my purples, so now I'll use my oranges. If you're running against Nagy, he hit me another tactic. He hit me with another run tactic. He has 6 run tactics, so make sure you don't run the ball when you're playing Nagy until you get hit with the tactics, because you're going to be running the ball plenty. I'm going to go with FL drive again. That time I went to the fullback somehow. He threw it to the slot receiver. So I hit him again with another tactic. I'm going to go with, I'm going with quick slants here and a no throw. But I still got it off, luckily. So I got another run tactic for 13 yards. That's a pretty tough one. If I fail, he gets 150 points. So it's a big, big tactic to get, and I got it. Them right there could be the difference of winning and losing the game. So now I'm free to... no, I ran the ball. Tried to get in there. I already hit my bonus, so I was figuring I'd just try and run the ball. And I'm going to go back with quick slants. And that play took a little longer than it should have. He should have hit him about a few steps earlier. Now, when you see that orange tactic that says minus 75% points, he also gets a tactic against him. He has to throw the ball for like 18 yards or something. I didn't realize I didn't score a touchdown, so that's why I threw a long pass. So now I got another run tactic by Nagy for 14 yards I got to hit. And I don't get it. So luckily, we squeezed that one out there. Not luckily, but we pulled that one out. And Dorsey, yeah, that's a great player. I've played him or her or whatever before. Played them before. So pop on the leaderboard and check where I'm at. I'm number 3 right now. I didn't really have... These guys are pushing hard. They're good. The guys that are ahead of me, they're real good. They got a little more time than I do, obviously, too. But they're good. So I went to match up. I wanted to get another matchup for this video, and I matched up with new phone. Who this? So the number 2 guy, and he's number 1 on overall this year. So he's a great player. So I'm going to start out exactly the same way as I always do. And I'm going to look for RB. RB is a little tight, so I'm going to hit A. Try and get that fast touchdown. I'm going to do the same exact thing again. Make sure I hit my purple tactics first. And I'm going to again look for RB. RB's tightly covered. I had a feeling that safety was going to jump in there if I threw it there, so I bulleted to the slot. So now he's going to start cracking me with the pass for 8 yards. I will go with quick slants. I like to save, I use quick slants. I like to use it early and also save one of those for a late pass in case he hits me with a pass. It's usually a pretty good deal. So now I'm going to go with X follow. I'm going to look for Y. Y looks like he's going to be covered, but he gets open and drops it. So we got a run tactic. I got to make sure I'm going to hit him with another purple tactic. Run the ball. I think I took blast. Yeah, that's halfback blast. Try and get little moves, little shake and bake. So we get the touchdown. And so we're gonna go with I think, what was that, quick slants again? Yep. I got the lead right now, so I like to put my pedal when I get a little bit of a lead. I like to press and keep going, because sometimes people make mistakes when they start to get out to a big deficit. So I'm gonna go right back with quick slants. I'm gonna try and get that touchdown in there because I got a nice lead. So I'm gonna try and make it happen here. So I'm gonna hit him with that last run tactic, and I'm gonna go with FL drive. I'm gonna try and hit my fullback in the flat. And he didn't go nowhere. I probably should have hit this post route. Hit him with that tactic before. I'm going to try FL drive flipped. I'm going to flip it the other way. And I don't get nothing. Mainly I wanted to get my bonus. So that bonus, that's why I really did the FL drive. So now I could keep continuing to have the lead. I got another run pressure and I got stuffed. So I get a little nervous right now. Like thinking, okay, what am I gonna do? I definitely don't want to fail another play in a row. So I pick with Seattle's the money play. I'm gonna look for RB. RB's covered. I'm gonna hit A, but some reason Drew Brees just kept running backwards and threw it slow and doesn't throw it to him. So we got to get something going here, and we go with X follow and go for the deep. The deep route was open because they took the middle of the field. And it looks like I'm going with PA slot crosses. So I'm going to be looking for Y. Y was not the route I should have hit. I should have definitely hit the tight end now that I'm seeing it. I think I was too focused on the slot receiver. So I got a run tactic. So now I got to try and get 8 yards. Little juke, and we get it. So all right, we're looking pretty good here. We got 25 seconds left, but this is just overdrive. Anything can happen these last seconds, man. So I'm gonna go with PA slot crosses again. I'm gonna try and hit Y again. That time he catches it, and we get short of the end zone. So I'm gonna go with FL drive. This is a good play that I try and get into the end zone, and we do. Go back with PA slot crosses. Got 3 seconds left. 2, 1. So let's see if we get any kind of extra points here. A touchdown would be great. And we don't. So let's see if the spinning stops with a win. And we win. Dude is a great player. By no means did I make this video to stun on anybody. New phone who this is, he's a great player. He's number 1 all time this year, and by far he's got almost 7 more million fans than I do. So he's killing this thing over here. Props to him, dude. He's got a great team. He plays this game really good. I played him a bunch, so props to him. So Paul Beezy, my boy, let me hop on his account. He's got an alt account that also runs the West Coast. That is like under 1,000 power. So I just wanted to show you, because you know you might be like, well, bear down. Not everybody has 2,026 power. And I'm like, yeah, I know, I understand. So that's why I came up with, I asked my buddy Paul, see if I could just run a game or two on his account with his 990 power. So I'm going to run the same exact script, the same thing. The RB was covered, so I'm going to throw it right to A. We go right back at it again. I always like to run it 2 times in a row. RB's open, so I'm going to hit him for the touchdown. I like to get my passes off really fast, really early, so I can get my bonus. I'm going to go with X follow. I'm going to look for Y. Y is a little buttoned up, so I go for the deep route, and bad decision. I throw a pick. So that was definitely a bad call on my part. That was not anything to blame on EA. So I'm going to go with FL drive because I need some catches. I want to get my bonus right away. I want to get this lead going. I get the catch, but I don't get no kind of yards. So I'm kind of wasting time with that. So I'm going to go a quick slant, see if I can't break it open for a touchdown and get some things going here. kind of a little stagnant. And we get tackled at the 1. So I'm going to go with halfback dive. Try and punch it in there. And we get it in. So we're definitely going a little slower here. It's not as smooth. But I'm going to look for X follow. And that play took forever to develop. And I'm surprised he actually caught it. So again, I'm going to go with all the purple tactics. I'm going to go with halfback dive. It's the quickest, fastest way for me to score down there. So that's why I always pick it. So now I already used all my purple tactics. I'm going to use my orange tactics. I'm going to go back with FL drive and see if I can hit that fullback. I swear this play works. Not in this video. I haven't really been doing nothing with it, but I do score a lot of touchdowns. I got my bonus, so we're getting the lead back here. We got to try and keep the lead going. I'm going to hit quick slants. I'm going to hit that 8. Dude, it's just non-stop. That play is money. That's the reason why they stopped spamming, was just because of that play. That's how good it is. Which, thankfully, they stopped spamming. Now, we got to use some strategy. And that's what I'm here for. I'm going to try and show you some strategies. So I'm going to go try and get that X follow. And we get it in there. Alright, so we're running out of time. This video did end with like 20 seconds to go. 10 seconds to go in the match. I don't know why it ended. But it did. I still won. I posted the final score. So we're trying to get it in here. We're gonna try to keep getting stopped at the 1. Let's get it in. Let's get it in. Oh, we barely got it in. All right, so we got 7 seconds. No, see, I guess it stopped